What's up, everybody? GiveUAnxiety here, bringing you guys another Age of Empires 3 video. So this video is going to be focusing on the German civilization and building decks with Germans. So this will help out a lot of beginners really understand this game better. So let's get into it. First off, I'm going to start off by saying you want to have your home city at like a high level so that you can choose all your cards. So you can go to eso-community.net. And there's a download where you can download something that makes all of your home cities start at level 100. So you don't have to waste time leveling up home cities, so that you can unlock your cards. So don't waste time leveling. Just go to eso-community.net and download the mod, which will allow your home city to start at level 100. I'll have a link to that down below in the description. So let's get into it. So this is my main German deck on a land map. German decks, they vary very little from one game to the next. You basically use like the same German deck against every civilization. There may be some like very slight differences, but for the most part, the deck will vary very little. Yeah. So anyways, first card you're going to send in Age 1, 100% of the time you will always send 2 Slayer Wagons. Never send anything other than 2 Slayer Wagons. Now your second card that you're going to ship, which will be your first Age 2 shipment, 95% of the time you will ship 3 Slayer Wagons as your first Age 2 shipment. The 5% of the time you might ship like 700 wood if you want to hold off a rush and like get a barracks up and make some expos. Or you might ship 8 expos if you're really afraid of a rush. But like I said, let's keep it simple. 95% of the time you're going to ship 3 Slayer Wagons as your first Age 2 shipment. So you go 2 Slayer Wagons and then 3 Slayer Wagons. And then your next shipment, which will be your second shipment in Age 2, we'll say 75% of the time you will ship, maybe closer to like 80% of the time. 80% of the time you will ship 700 wood as your second shipment right after 3 Slayer Wagons. And this will allow you to just get more infrastructure down. You'll be able to build more houses, build a barracks if you have a stable already, or you'll be able to get a barracks and a stable up. Maybe get steel traps and yeah, so it's really good to ship 700 wood. And like I said, maybe 25% of the time you'll ship like 700 gold or a military shipment if you really need it, if you're really pressured or something. But like I said, 75% of the time you'll ship 700 wood. So let's look at the start here. Like I said, you're always going to ship 2 Slayer Wagons. Then we're just going to keep it simple. So this is what you're doing the very high majority of the games. You're going to ship 2 Slayer Wagons, then you'll ship 3 Slayer Wagons, and then you'll ship 700 wood. And then you're going to want to advance to Age 3 because German are very good in Age 3. It's where they get lots of really powerful shipments. And also, if you don't know, with the German civilization, you always want to have a trading post with them because they gain XP slowly, but their shipments are very strong. So that's why you want to basically a trading post in every game you ever play with them. And then from there on, you should be in Age 3 most of the games. And then you gotta judge the game as it's going. If you need units quickly, you can ship units. If you have time and you can kind of boom, then you can ship 1,000 wood, which will allow you to get more houses, upgrades, and all that stuff. Maybe you ship 1,000 coin. It's really dependent on how the game's going at this point. But you can go ahead and take a look at this deck, and you should basically copy this deck. A couple cards to highlight here are the 13 Jaegers. This card is extremely good, probably one of the best cards in the game. So it does cost 1,000 gold to send this shipment, and it does get delivered slightly slower than a regular shipment since it's a mercenary shipment. But 13 Jaegers are extremely strong. So yeah, you want to send 13 Jaegers and whenever you can, basically, because like I said, it is one of the strongest shipments in the game. Black Riders also a pretty strong shipment. 1,000 gold. They're quick anti-cav units. You want to have your cavalry combats, and then Age 4 you of course want to have both factories. Heavy cannons can be always nice, and these hussars here. So you can go ahead and copy this deck. Like I said, the German deck varies very little from game to game against different civilizations. So just to highlight it once again, you're going to ship 2 Slayer Wagons, then you'll ship 3 Slayer Wagons, then 700 wood, and then you'll be in Age 3, and then you'll ship whatever card you need, basically, depending on how the game's going. But go ahead, copy this deck, and then just cover really quickly, if you're playing on a water map, you might want to throw a couple sea cards in. German, they don't go too heavy on water with like card wise. So here's my normal water deck where I might, just have some ships to be able to ship if I need them. So you got the 2 caravels in H2 and the 1 freight in H3. That's basically as much as you're going to want to do. If you're going really heavy on water, you can add this card in and improve the warships, but generally you won't really be doing that. So yeah, that's basically it. That summarizes Germans, building a deck with German and knowing which cards to send. So that is going to be it for this video. I will be continuing to make more videos like this for other civilizations. If you guys do find these videos helpful and you enjoy them, please leave a like and let me know in comments that they are helping you guys and you want to see more videos like this. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one.